That beep sound is continuously in our head, even while we are sleeping. That beep, 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 beep. That casualty noise, the ICU noise, that continuously goes in our head, in our ears, every time, every day.
Rohan Agarwal is 26 years old. He hasn't even completed his medical training, and yet at one of India's best hospitals, he is the one deciding who must live and who must die. India's healthcare system is teetering on the verge of collapse. The WHO says India accounted for nearly half of the COVID-19 cases reported worldwide last week. At the Holy Family Hospital in New Delhi, everyone knows there aren't enough beds, oxygen or ventilators to keep everyone who arrives alive. So Agarwal has to choose.
What job we are assigned is what is to be decided by God.
Yeah.
Whom to be saved, whom not to be saved, and we are not made for that. We are just humans.
Yeah.
And at this point of time, we are being told to do this. So it's really a depressing atmosphere, and I just want a break, an hour or so outside the hospital, so that I can just recollect myself. I can just go out of that atmosphere, because I have to be there for another 24, 28 hours.
The junior doctor takes a break outside. His shifts are 27 hours. He isn't vaccinated and is afraid what will happen if he gets infected. It's unlikely there's a bed for him, even at his own hospital.
We are already using our resources to our best possibility, and we are using everything we have at this moment. From basic level to the top level, everybody is working behind it.
Back at the hospital, conditions are cramped in the emergency room. Patients and relatives crowd every available space, many wearing no protection except for a simple cloth mask. When Agarwal began his shift around 9 a.m, there were 4 bodies in the area where staff removed their protective equipment. One man was even laying in a storage area surrounded by bins of medical waste. His relative is the one dragging in a new oxygen cylinder.
Hi Sherry, how are you?
Agarwal began his shift making the rounds of the general COVID wards. Along with a senior colleague, he's responsible for 65 patients and only has a maximum of 3 to 4 minutes for each one. He then heads to the emergency room, where he has to decide who gets in and who doesn't. If a patient doesn't need oxygen, then usually they are turned away. For some patients, they've already tried 15 to 20 hospitals. 74-year-old Karuna Vadhera is in critical condition, but there are no free ICU beds. Agarwal tells her nephew she might die at any time, and they need to find a bed in another hospital. 5 family members are searching Delhi. No one has found a bed.